live on TikTok instead. One viewer's waiting. Who's waiting? What do you mean waiting? Who's waiting? Live? Somebody already waiting on YouTube chat stream. Anyway, pop out. Yeah. Hold on, guys. I'm how many minutes? 14 minutes late to a stream. Bruh. Looks like I'm definitely living on Twitch. Looks like I'm definitely. Shh. Quiet. Quiet, YouTube. Fun react. And man, I have to set up Twitch all the time. Andy. But I ain't playing no game. Category. Should I put just chatting? I think so. Man, next time I'm gonna warm up my voice. I woke up like sheesh, nearly 2 hours ago, but like my voice is like yeah, bro, it's because the weekend. I still haven't turned on Discord, so I could have a Discord Fugi. Wait. Wait. I was gonna show my Discord. Wild. I completely forgot that I have a what's it called? a display capture on. Yeah. Yes. Okay, but the question is, wait, I can't even see my chat right now. But the question is, why is my Discord Fugi not Fugiing? Why? Why is it like this? What's the source for the Discord for guy? Is it the correct one? Oh, nice. It finally works. But I can literally move this guy like all the way here. I'm gonna move this guy all the way here. Nice. But the main question is, what am I gonna be reacting to first? Well, this is more of a deeper topic, so I'm gonna save this for later. Gen Z versus common sense questions. Honestly, I have a feeling it's gonna be so dumb, it's gonna wake me up like real fast. I'm gonna watch this as the first video. Vedel, but it's ruined by AI, part 2. What about part 1? Give me part 1 first. But I already see part 3 like right here. Where's part 1? I bet it's gonna be that has 9 parts. Playlists. Shit. Man, I can't even move my mic in peace. It's making so much noise. It's gonna have the most amount of views. You know what? Let's look it up instead. Bruh. Wait. Give me a moment. Part. It has 9 parts. Why? Who's making this? The video frick. Part 6. Is Vidal an AI? Vidal shuts down his AI. But this ain't all of the parts. Wait. 1, 7, 2, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 5, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I believe this is all of the Vidal AI videos. Okay, I can delete these things. Man, I should have set up all of the videos I want to react to earlier. Well, I was kinda, setting it up, but I'm still... Man, I ain't no big streamer. I have no subreddit that would that would send me videos. I'm like, bruh, I ain't no streamer. Not be cleaning my nose. Hmm. Honestly, I think I'm done sitting up now. I sound so ass, what? How do I sound on Twitch? Show me. Bruh. Bruh. Nah, sounds kinda normal, I think. Bruh. Nah, sounds kinda normal, I think. Bruh. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it sounds pretty good, I suppose. First reaction of the day. Gen Z versus common sense questions. Honestly, I have seen these guys' videos before. He just asks a bunch of bums. Honestly, the way he sets it up also, if they are bums, they are gonna say like even a dumber thing because he says like, oh, just get a thing. And they're like, okay, I'm just gonna say a thing. And they just say the random, like the most random thing of all time. But it's like, well, it's also kind of like, I mean, not specifically like their fault, but it's also like the way he sets it up, it's like, okay, well, I'm not framing him as a bad guy, but also, well, anyway, let's watch
A
the
question
video.
that does not require an answer is called what?
A what?
A question that does not require an answer is called what?
Every question requires an answer. What do you mean? Why would it be a question? That's not a question. That's a statement.
Rhetorical question.
Huh?
Rhetorical question.
What's a rhetorical question?
So, That's a
I was
question.
gonna ask the same thing. What's a rhetorical question? Is it like, tips my fedora, lady?
I don't need an answer in it. Okay. So you're just asking it. You don't want to answer. It's rhetorical.
Rhetorical. What about rhetorical?
I don't think it's that. I can't lie. I think it's rhetorical.
Rhetorical. Honestly, English ain't my first language. I've never heard that type of a question. I don't even know that there is this. Like, what? How is this a common sense question? If it doesn't need an answer, then it's not a question because you ain't asking.
What are you good at, sir?
I'm good at making money, good at biology, chemistry.
You're good at making money?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm also good at making money. I make $5 a month. Yeah, I can buy a bag of potato chips once in a while.
What do you do for work?
I'm unemployed.
I'm good at making money. Oh, I don't have a job though. Unless he's officially unemployed, but he still makes money. I don't think he does, but you know, like he's just saying ass things.
What's the square root of 144?
12.
7.
How did you get to 7?
7 multiplied by 7 multiplied by 7.
So it's not.
What? 7 times 7 times 7. That's not even. I mean, there's a 1 4, but what about the other two numbers? What do you mean?
Not 12.
It says square root. 12 multiplied by 12 is 144.
Yes. So.
Yeah, it's 12.
What's your hobbies? What do you like to do?
Football and drinking and shagging.
Shagging? Shagging who?
What?
Women.
What's a shagging? I hope it's not a slur or a thing that only a black person can say.
That's a good sport. You have £10 right now, yeah? You go to the shop.
I mean, obviously, is it banging women? Obviously, he's doing cardio. That's a great sport. Yeah.
And you spend an item that costs £5. How much do you have left?
£10.
Wait, sorry. How did this start? I kind of cut him off.
That's a good sport. You have £10 right now, yeah? You go to the shop and you spend an item that costs £5. How much do you have left?
£10.
What condition can cause...
Well, he didn't do any cardio yet, so he still has the 10 pounds, obviously. The cardio we just talked about.
problems with communication, thinking, or memory?
Dementia?
I think so.
Dementia.
Lack of planning. Because if you plan very well, you know what you need to speak it. So if you don't planning, so you can't communicate with each other in a proper sense way. I conclude
Man,
that
the way he always looks at the camera is like... Honestly, I don't even think this is like disrespectful. He's like just like confused. He's like conveying a normal confused emotion. Clearly.
so you can't communicate with each other in a proper sense way. I conclude that if you want to speak and communicate with anyone, you have to work like before. You have to think about it like your homework. You have to complete your homework, then you are be confident. This is my point. Without confidence, you can't communicate with anyone, and confidence comes with the knowledge. So if you...
Well, he isn't saying like crap. Like, yeah, okay, I'm listening to him. He makes sense, but that's not even the topic. Like, okay.
you don't work hard, you can't get the knowledge.
Okay. How many minutes are in 2.5 hours?
2.5 times 60. Okay, it's 150 because, well, 120 for 2 hours and then 30 minutes for half an hour. Like, what's so complicated about that?
120. 120.
How did you
100 and square? What?
It's 120.
What? 60?
Or 120. Well, it's 2 hours, not
What's
two
the
and a half.
past tense for go?
Score?
No, go as in G-O.
Oh, go. Disappear? Disappear?
But a what?
Go.
Score?
What's the past tense for go?
Past tense? Well, I don't even know what is past tense. Anytime we are learning English, well, I'm not a native English speaker. I think you can kind of tell, but maybe, perhaps, mayhaps, but oh, what was I gonna say, man? I also have dementia. Like, I never knew what like things like terms like past tense were, but when somebody told me like, oh, it's this, I'll be like, yeah, okay, I know how to make a past, like a sentence in past tense, but I never like connect the dots, and I don't know how it's called in the actual terms. Man, I don't miss streaming on Twitch. All these like people spamming bots, or like people spamming bots. Ban. I mean, like people spamming what is called best viewers. Like what's called view bots. It's like bruh. 0 viewers, but the only chatters are these. Great.
Score?
No, go as in G-O.
Oh, go. Disappear? Disappear?
Name one
Go. I just want to double check. Am I streaming on YouTube? I should be. Live. Great, I'm live. Nice. Wait, I just closed this that other window. I'm gonna open it up. Wait, hold on, gamers. Okay, okay. Sorry, my bad, guys. Continuing the reaction.
continent apart from Europe. Name one continent apart from Europe.
Apart, like the one that isn't Europe. Well, they are in British, so they are in Europe. So, like, aside from Europe, I mean, you mean? Wait, America, South America, Europe, Asia, Africa, Australia, North Pole, because South Pole is the one that's all ice and no land, I believe. Yeah, I was just trying to name all of the continents. I did say Europe, but I was just wondering, oh, do I know all the continents? Yeah, just like Gargura said that Europe isn't a continent. Crazy.
Spanish.
Name a country that ends with the
Yeah, my favorite country is spinach.
letter Y.
Yeah, you'd be spinning.
Spanish.
Name a country that ends with the letter Y.
Name a country. Italy, I suppose.
Country that ends with the letter Y.
Why are you country?
Yeah,
You got it.
New York.
Which continent, yeah?
New York.
Which
York,
continent has
my
the most
new...
countries?
Fuck knows, man. I'm not geography, bro. That's not me, man. Don't give.
The most countries. Definitely not Asia, because like the upper third is Russia, and then there's China and India, which take another third. So it's definitely Africa. It's either Europe or Africa. Definitely not South America because half of it is Brazil. It's either Europe or Africa. I'm not sure right now.
What about you? Me not English.
What's your name?
Shaham.
Warsaw is the capital of which European country?
Wait, what?
Warsaw is the capital of which European country?
I have no idea about capitals. Honestly, I don't really care.
Africa.
Yeah, I mean, that's just my thing. Like, what is the capital of Joe Mama? I have no idea.
Africa, bro. What's the capital? What's the capital of the UK? Come on.
England.
And how did you get to England?
I was born here.
What about you?
I mean, I know the capital of my country. What do you mean you don't know the capital of yours? What? That's...
What about you?
Fucking I was born here, on my mother.
What is the capital of Jamaica?
Zimbabwe.
Starts with a K.
Kenya.
Can I fit these nuts in your mouth? That's what you should have said.
And what is the lowest four-digit number?
1.
Well, if you don't... Actually, it's 0.999, but 0.001. That's 4 digits. Clearly, it's the lowest 4-digit number.
If you have £50 in 50p coins, how many coins is that?
What? In what? Coins?
£50 in 50p coins, how many coins is that?
Wait, what?
If you have £50 in 50p coins, how many
50 pounds and 50 what? P coins? Now the only thing I care about is Robux. 50 but...
If you have £50 in 50p coins, how...
He said he has in 50p coins. So you have 50 what? That's... Nah, that must be a trick question. Just... man, I'm
How
giving
many
up.
coins is that?
50.
What's a P coin? Like, what?
50.
How did you get to 50?
Because you got 50p coins, you got 50 of them. So you got £50.
Okay, so how many 50p coins make a pound?
2.
So how
Oh, so it's like half a pound, so like 100. But he said 50. He said 50 pounds and 50p coins.
how'd you get...
Am I tripping?
If you have £50 in 50p coins, how many coins is that?
Oh, he said 50 pounds and I was like, what is a p coin? Do you have a pound in a p coin? But no, he says 50 pounds and 50p coins, so it's 75 pounds, no?
$50. 50.
How'd you get to 50?
Because you got 50p coins, you got 50 of them. So you got £50.
Okay, so how many 50p coins make a pound?
Man, only British, they have p coins. Yeah, p on my coin. They're just peeing on their coins, man.
2.
So how is it 50p coins? 50.
Because it's £50. 50.
How long is a quarter of an hour?
25 minutes.
25 minutes. No!
Which continent is located around the South Pole?
Wait, what was the first thing that came to my mind? Honestly, he said 25 and then he like quickly said no. So obviously it's not 25, so like my mind wasn't this morning wasn't really that quick to jump on anything.
Around the South Pole, isn't that Oceania? Oh wait, the other South Pole.
Which continent is located around the South Pole?
Around the what? South Pole is isolated.
Around the
25 minutes.
What do you mean, which continent around what?
Which continent is located around the South Pole?
Continent around? What do you mean around? That's a sea, like ocean. What do you mean continent? What are you smoking?
Around the South Pole,
Am I dumb? Like what?
isn't that Oceania? Oh wait, the other what's it called? Europe. Nah, why am I being tapped? Is South America.
How many sides?
Honestly, I don't know if I will. I've no idea if I said anything dumb, but this guy makes me look smart right now.
Being tapped is South America.
How many sides does a hexagon have?
8.
How many sides does an octagon have?
Hexagon. Penta, sexta, hex 7, I suppose.
So 6.
How many degrees do the angles inside a circle add up to?
There isn't one, is there?
What?
How many degrees do the angles inside a circle add up to?
How? Wait, what? How many what? I think I know what he's. I think I know what he's asking, but also at the same time I'm like, what's that sentence?
How many degrees do the angles inside a circle add up to?
Well, they add up to. Wait a minute, I think I am dumb. They add up. I know that. In a square, they add up to 360 degrees because they're all 90 degrees. So together they are 360. But what do all add up to? Like if you add up all the degrees together inside a shape, then I don't think I've ever heard that type of definition though. Unless I'm dumb.
There isn't one, is there?
I mean, it says Gen Z. This guy looks 35. Look at his like hair. Like maybe he's like too stressed, or genetically he just has grayer hair, but he doesn't look 30. Or maybe he does. I have no idea.
Where's your cerebrum located?
I'm sure that's in your arm. Isn't it in your arm? No?
What cerebrum located?
A what?
Where's your cerebrum located?
I'm sure that's in
I have no idea how any of the like majority of the body parts are called in English. So
your arm. Isn't it in your arm?
Where's your cerebrum located?
cerebrum. Wait, can I show? Cerebrum. A brain? Cerebrum is a brain? Oh boy. Wait, what did he say again? Where's your brain?
I'm sure that's in your arm. Isn't it in your arm? No?
What
But Google translated the word cerebrum into the my language the word brain. So is it like in your head? Honestly, that's what Google Translate told me. Please don't quote me on that one.
condition can cause problems with communication?
In your arm. Isn't it in your arm? No?
What condition can cause problems with communication, thinking, and memory?
The brain.
How'd you get to brain?
Is it dementia or Alzheimer's? Nah, it must be dementia. Honestly, I used to have a vitamin B deficiency. I kind of felt like I had like some pseudo dementia. Yeah, then I started eating eggs and a lot of meat. I was like, oh. Yeah, well, at one point I was taking supplements. Wait. At one point I was taking supplements, but then I was like, nah man, I'm just gonna get vitamin B from food, and now I feel just like good just by eating food. Yeah, I destroyed my dementia vitamin B deficiency like this. Honestly, I think he is talking about dementia. I'm not really that I'm not an expert on like whatever the field that like he's talking about right now.
Because to communicate, you need to use your brain. So, your brain.
So, is your brain a condition?
Lack of planning.
I'm so dumb, I'm pressing just numbers like an idiot. Would I have ADHD?
Brain?
Because
Brain? And memory.
the brain.
How'd you get to brain?
Because to communicate, you need to use your brain. So, your brain.
So, is your brain a condition?
It can be, it can be.
What language do they speak in Morocco?
Spain.
What continent are we in?
I like how he's hiding his face because he's like, I kind of want to be in this video, but in case I say something dumb, I don't want anyone to know that it was me who said it. I have no idea how they speak in Morocco. What, like African?
We're in America. No, we're not in America. Fuck. We're in the UK.
Continent.
Oh, Britain.
But
What continent are we in?
We're in America. No.
So, it can be.
he asked what they speak in... What?
What language do they speak in Morocco?
Spain.
What continent are we in?
Oh, he asked another question. What continent are we in? We are in continent 2C.
We're in America. No, we're not in America. Fuck. We're in the UK.
Continent.
Oh, Britain.
Bruh.
Wait.
Now, what is 28 divided by 7?
Give me all the hard questions, you. Wait, 28 divided by 7? 3.
45 million.
It is. You see, you're always trying to play games with me.
No, it's not.
I hate you.
What's 10? What's 10 times 10?
10.
10.
10?
Sorry?
Oh, this is where I'm going to look really daft here.
1010.
Repeat that again.
10 times 10, yeah.
10. Yeah.
He said 10 as well.
10?
What's 3 times 3 times 0 times 1?
3 times 3 is 9 times 0 is 0 times 1 is 1.
Well, you go to school?
Yeah,
What do you learn in school?
everything. Maths, English, science. I failed on my exams.
Yeah, everything. Sex ed, gender studies, all of that.
You failed all the exams,
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's just 0.
TikTok's my last option.
Huh?
TikTok's my last option.
TikTok's your last option.
100%.
Just, yeah. What's 4 divided by 2?
4 divided by 2. That's 2, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm smart, I know.
Yeah,
come on, see that. You get me?
Come on.
Man's
Okay,
smart.
what's 50 divided by 50?
50 divided by 50.
100.
0.
No, it's 100, isn't it? Is that right?
Well, this guy's smart. Oh, yeah, I didn't know.
Is that no? It's not
How
100.
is it 100?
50 divided by 50 is fuck all.
What's the capital of Spain?
Spain. Is it Tenerife? No, is it fuck?
Spell cigarette.
Wait, what is the last question? I kind of zoned out for a moment for no reason.
Spain. Is it divided by 50 is fuck all?
Fuck all.
What's the capital of Spain?
What?
Spain.
I mean, frick all.
Is it Tenerife? No, is it fuck?
Spell cigarette.
No, I see this in a bit, yeah.
Yeah, you know, bro, yeah.
Cali weed.
Yeah, it's the Cali weed, of course, bro. It's the Cali weed, you know. Come on, it ain't the Cali weed, it's him. Name 3 countries outside of Europe.
Azerbaijan, Armenia, Georgia.
Spell the word
Jar Jar, like Jar Jar Binks.
international.
I
Spell the word international.
Spar, like in a ring, like MMA ring, like sparring. Am I supposed to beat the crap out of it? What do you mean spar?
INT
Word international.
INTER
With Inter, INTER, National, NATIONAL. Crazy.
NAT No, IONAL.
Correct.
Correct. I wanted to hear him more. Honestly, when somebody isn't a bum, I just want to know, like, wait, how far they can get with those, like how smart of a questions they can answer. Like what's their brain capacity? That's what I'm wondering. Honestly, that's it for the reaction. Thank you, boys. Subscribe to Eman RTM. Let's look at the channel. Yeah, it just these type of street interviews asking people that answer easy questions, but they say something really weird. Honestly, maybe some of them are just tired, but I'm not sure about everyone. Nice. Next reaction. Gigak is entering a manga contest. I kind of want to react to it, but I definitely want to watch this. Iron Mouse needs to know someone before actually developing any attraction. That sounds so parasocial, like watching this, it's like, okay. But I feel like a lot of people are like this. If you're with someone, but, well, attraction. Maybe you can be attracted to someone without really, knowing them, but then you get to know them and you lose the attraction. Yeah, maybe. Thank you for the heart, the YouTube chat. I actually saw it.
Search history revealed. Oh, I can tell you.
Pastry reveal?
Search history revealed. Oh, I can tell you my.
I keep mishearing. Oh, search history. Man, when it comes to like second languages, at least for me, I mishear a word and I have no idea what the person is really saying unless it's said like really clearly. I have no idea if it's just me. Yeah, that was me. Thank you.
Search history right now. I'll read all.
By the way, I'm multi-streaming on both YouTube and Twitch, so if Twitch is your preferred platform, you can watch me there. Yeah, I'm multi-streaming right now. Yeah, just throwing it out there.
All the items. Clown die in a car crash, Robert Pattinson. Nun massacre game. Iron Lung movie IGN. Gachi Akuta. Iron Lung movie. Months of the year in Welsh. The Swarm TV series episodes. Printerval Iron Mouse. Because apparently there are people on Printerval making fake Iron Mouse merch. So that's my search history. There you go, bro. That was my search.
What's so crazy about search history is like the only thing it's whenever you're looking up something that's strange or weird or like why are you looking this up or sus. Honestly, these things I wouldn't even be looking up on a PC. Unless, well, I think that depends.
Search history. Liam, where's the hentai? Bro, I haven't gooned. I'm just gonna be real with you. That's kind of like dead. I don't really do that. Yeah, no. Yeah.
What she's saying, she ain't the gooner anymore? I mean, okay.
I don't really do that. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Kinda.
I mean, honestly, if some of my, let's say, search history was like revealed like this, I think I would also clarify that, yeah, I'm not really watching that often though. It's like, okay, who cares? It's a personal whatever, right?
Kinda don't have those feelings. And I'm too busy. I don't have those types of feelings. Yeah, I have no libido. Dusty Coochie! Excuse me, it's not dusty. Well, it is a little dusty. It's full of cobwebs. It is a haunted house down there,
What?
okay? Libido.
Is she talking about her abandoned coochie? Like what?
Well, also,
anyway.
like, I'm at a point in my life where I can't... Okay. I know this is gonna sound weird, but, like, I have to feel attraction for a person, and the only way I can feel attraction for a person is if I am friends with them, and if I've known them, and there has to be, like, a genuine connection in between, so I don't feel attraction.
I think everyone who's mature, they start dating because of the, like, them having some sort of audit or relationship. I mean, she needs to know someone before getting attracted. I believe most people don't, but they get not attracted, like they lose attraction after they realize that the attractive person is a bum.
I don't feel like, I don't feel attraction towards
Honestly, I don't think like this entire thing is that crazy though.
anybody. Unless there is a genuine, like, connection. Like, I can joke around and be like, oh my god, Leon is so hot. Wow, he's so hot. But I can't, it's like, I don't feel like, oh my god. I have to goon for Leon. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, I can appreciate the hotness of people, but like...
Honestly, I think that's most people are like, oh my god, Leon is so hot. If you would actually goon to him, it's like, wait a minute, like... I think that's when it becomes kind of weird, but also if you, let's say, do it in private, it's like... I mean, first of all, he's a fictional character, so like, okay.
Like, I don't feel like, oh my god, I'm so hot and bothered. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? I can appreciate the beauty in people, but unless there's like a genuine friendship, deep connection there, and there's no like love there, like I don't feel like, oh my god. You know what I mean? There has to...
I think the only difference between Mouse and like the other people that do develop attraction, it's like, let's say for Leon, the only difference is that she just doesn't get... I think it's more of like a mature mindset than anything. Maybe... I don't want to say she's like demisexual, I don't really care about that term at all. It's like, okay. But I don't think it's that different. I think it's just the way that you initially look at attraction. It's like, okay, this doesn't need any term, right? I don't think so.
Be like a love. Love has to exist. Make gooning to Grandpa Leon a goal for next year. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm a confusing gal. I just don't like... I don't feel like I think like normal people do. Like when you saw buffs and... Like, oh my god, Leon! Oh yeah, he's so hot! But it's like...
Man, I have the mute button on like numpads, but then I don't... Man, I messed it up.
Gain access to... I don't know if that
Yeah,
makes...
but then you click keys on the numpad and it just like jumps to a certain like section of a video. I should definitely switch my hotkeys for sure. At least for reactions. Or maybe I can just, you know, click the actual button because it's just a reaction.
Makes sense. I'm a confusing gal. I just don't... Genuine friendship, deep connection there, and there's no like love there, like I don't feel like, oh my god, you know what I mean? There has to be like a love. Love has to exist. Make gooning to Grandpa Leon a goal for next year. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm a confusing gal. I just don't like... I don't feel like I think like normal people do. Like when you saw buffs and... Oh, but...
Normal people more like majority. This isn't like a not like abnormal. I don't know why so many people throw around, oh, this ain't normal. It's just not... But it doesn't make it abnormal. It doesn't make it like weird in like a bad way. I don't know why like so many people are like, oh my god, I'm just not normal. It's like, wait, okay.
Bus new model is hot, but it's like, guys, I'm appreciating my friends and I'm appreciating the hotness. I don't know how to explain it. I have a very complicated heart and brain, and it takes a lot.
It's not complicated. It's like I can read the title and I already know what she's gonna say, but I still want to react to it because I want to make content.
For somebody to gain access to my heart and brain, and it takes a lot for me to trust somebody
Congrats,
enough
you're
to
demisexual.
actually care about them and
No, that's not demisexual. I don't believe in demisexual. I'm like, okay.
love them in a special way. And when that is achieved, then the thought process in my brain can be like, oh, I think I can.
Or maybe you just appreciate feeling safe in a relationship because you trust the person, okay. You call it demisexual, I call it trust issues. This was a joke, by the way, but I think it's a funny joke.
See myself getting intimate with such a person. But unless that occurs, that cannot happen. And it has to be like a mutually exclusive, like a thing, like a mutually exclusive thing. Like I have to know that this person also feels the same about me. Does that make sense? And then I'm the type of person where I am very sensitive, and I just can't sit here and say, oh.
I love how Mouse is talking about, like, oh, this is very sensitive, and I'm just like burping into the mic, just opening my mouth, be like, ugh.
Yeah, multiple partners, that's fine. No, I think I'm kind of like a, if shit gets fucked up.
Like multiple partners, like, what's it called, polygamy, or, well, monogamy is one-on-one, polygamy is like more people at the same time, but well, also open relationship exists. But honestly, these things are even though people talk about it, I think more these days it's still a niche thing for a person. Yeah, that's still the minority. Yeah, most people, I believe, date like Iron Mouse, or at least they feel some attraction based on looks, but they are still put off if the person turns out to be a bum.
I'm kind of done forever. Does that make sense? Does it make sense? You kind of understand me a bit more now. So if it gets fucked up, I'm kind of done. And if the opportunity arises again where I could possibly find a genuine love connection with somebody, it's gonna take a long ass time and a lot of fucking work for me to even consider possibly even thinking about potentially even feeling a certain way about another person. Does that make sense? Does that make sense?
I think for me, sometimes the older I get, the more I realize that sometimes I just know really fast. It's like when I'm not sure, I just don't care. But when I know, it's like, oh, okay, I think I know. So I just go for the thing. Sometimes the thing is, I don't really have crushes often at all. So when I see someone and I'm like, oh, I think this is a interesting woman, I just want to like approach to be like, oh, I at least want to get to know. So if I'm like, wait, am I talking off topic? I don't know. It feels like I'm gonna start talking in circles. Otherwise, sometimes I do feel this bit faster though, personally. Yeah, but it also depends on a person, obviously. I think a lot of people are like this though. Like this isn't anything. I don't believe that this is anything extremely unusual.
Makes sense.
Oh, you're just like a normal ass person, El Mao. This shouldn't be a hot take.
Exactly. Like, what do you mean hot take? I think the open relationship is a hot take.
The world is just full of G-Uners now.
Does that make sense? I'm not saying it's not bad. I'm not saying it's bad to be a goon or anything. It's bad to like be open to a lot of stuff. I'm just not like that.
How did Lord Athelstan say it?
Gooner. When I think of the gooner, I think of doing the solo act, not actual like another person. I don't know if the noise gate just like stopped my clapping. But anyway.
Grandma's nappy pussy or something.
What the fuck? Bruh!
What if Cinemoral knocks on your door?
What if Cinemoral not? But I can't see Cinemoral as a partner.
Honestly, I think that Mouse does think that her being normal is weird because so many on internet they're open about being different and accepting, and then it's like, oh wait, well nowadays on the internet more people talk about the less usual than, you know, Mouse when she's the usual, but they keep talking about the unusual. So the internet, it's, yeah, I think the internet is kind of weird.
Partner. Cinemoral is like God to me. Cinemoral is like, he's God. And he's a baby. And he's cute.
Wait, did somebody ask about attraction for a plushie?
I can't see Cinemoral as a partner. Cinemoral is like God.
What do you mean? Nah, that was a joke question. No.
To me. Cinemoral is like, he's God.
That was definitely not a serious question. Serious question. When I think about it, I can make this bit smaller. And wait, let me change my overlay a little bit, or not change, what's it called? Not exactly change. Make, what? Yeah, adjust a little bit. Okay, nice. Now the video is even bigger that we are reacting to.
And he's a baby. And he's cute. Actually, he's not a baby. He's actually like 22 years old. Did you know that? He's like 22, 23 years old. But Cinemoral is not to be coveted as a partner. Cinemoral is to be loved like a star in the sky.
That's a plushie, but... Okay.
Guy, something you cannot touch. Watching over you. He a grown-ass man. He
Oh,
is
you
our,
touch my
our
tralala.
North Star, our guiding light. The one true king. Cinnamomole. My king, Cinnamomole. Anyway, wait, isn't he a dog? 20 years, like, is ancient for... Oh, yeah, that's right, he's like a grandpa! Oh, shit, he is like a grandpa. He's like grandpa, bro. You might not want to hug him so tight then, his bones. Oh, no! His bones! Oh, God! Leon is an unk now? Bro, he's so hot. You see, but Leon isn't real, so it's like, I could be like, oh my God, Leon! Oh, yeah, he's so hot! But it's like, he's not a real person. I can't be like... If he was a real person, I would never be like, he's so hot, guys. Because, like, I don't know him, and that's kind of, like, weird. He's real to me? Okay, well, he's real.
Why is my Discord fully talking when I'm being quiet and my microphone isn't even picking anything up? It's like, what? Yeah, sorry.
To you, he's real
Just a random distraction.
to you, he's really you. Bro, the lady devs working on that game. Thanks, gals. Thanks, gals. Cinnamon was born from the clouds in the sky. He's gonna be okay. He was born from the clouds in the sky. He was meant to be in the sky. He's an angel. Angel of light. An angel of love and light.
Why are we talking about the plushie? Anyway, thank you for watching the reaction by... Honestly, I don't know which... Like... Am I gonna turn everything into videos? Like every reaction? I have no idea, probably not. What now? You know what? Let's watch Cotton Stip to get beach. To get a sand beach. Yeah, with a lot of wet water. Beach with wet water. Yeah. This is what we are gonna talk about, boys. Or, well, react to and talk about... Wait. I think my overlay is kinda ass right now. Well, not kinda ass, there's like one detail. Okay. Fixed. I've been streaming for nearly 1 hour. Didn't we react to just 2 videos? I was setting things up and then it's... Man, do I just not shut up? Like, what?
Chat, I gooned 4 times in a row today.
Wow, what a way to start a video. Wait, let me hear that again in case I have dementia, just like that other guy in the video. He didn't know what dementia was.
Chat, I gooned 4 times in a row today. It was like bang, bang.
How can you do it 4 times and then like come on? Well, she already came 4 times, but come 5th time on a stream where, I mean, like start streaming and be like, "Hey guys, I'm like so energetic." Do just women? I mean, she's a woman, so does she not have like a clarity or like the post clarity or like post fatigue? Women are so weird. I don't get this at all. It's like, what? Unless she's hyper.
Bang, bang. I quadruple banged it. You know what I mean? It was like I was at the gun range. I saw this post the other day and it was like, "Hey guys, what's stopping people from like..."
Speaking of photo booths,
Tell
I
me.
like asking people if I can take their photos with my Polaroid. So I have an album of like 10 minus 20 people. I don't know.
What?
I keep them in my attic to confuse whoever goes through my stuff after I pass.
Okay, wait. You are actually onto something huge. What if... Now bear with me here. What if you do...
Yeah, bro, you're on a mobby huge. I have no idea what he was even... What the TTS was saying, but... I mean, since it's a cotton stream, I believe I don't need to know.
That... What if you take pictures of people with a Polaroid that doesn't print instantly, right? Dude, this is actually a huge strat.
Poly what?
This is a huge fucking strat. You listen. Okay. You take a Polaroid camera, a film camera, because guess what? Bitches love film cameras. They make you look so sexy. They're a little vintage, they're old school, they're a little hipster. That's
Like the film camera where you have like the brick, you're like holding it, and then you open up the... Like this... How to say it in English, like the video screen, like bloop. You just like open it up like a flip phone and then you're like cameraing it. Honestly, I thought back in the 2010s that was like the coolest like way to film, even though I knew that actual cameras they may or may not have like better resolution. Yeah, back in like 2010s when I wanted to be a vlogger, probably. Well, I actually never wanted to be a vlogger, but I only wanted to be a YouTuber. So I was like, "Mom, I'm gonna buy this camera." I never bought any camera.
hot. Okay.
Man, Cotton is so ADHD. She's like, oh my god, every like 5 seconds. Oh my god, guys, this thing, I just thought about this thing. It's so crazy, but also entertaining to watch.
Hey, listen, Polaroid cameras are fucking hot. If you don't have one, get one now. You will get bitches on your dick. It's going to be hard to develop them in your darkroom because the ladies will just be soaking everything you own. Well, I don't know if you can really develop pictures in that kind of liquid. You might want to try it. Okay, so listen. Take a Polaroid camera, an old vintage camera, okay? Take pictures of people at parties. Say, oh, I need to develop.
Why would you take pictures at a party? Or just enjoy the party and just not take any photos of anyone? Why?
In my dark room or something, you know? And just be like, yeah, I do it myself. Yeah. And then be like, but, you know, can I get your number so I can give it to you later?
Or what?
I get people at parties say, oh, I need to develop it in my dark room or something, you know? And just be like, yeah, I do it myself. Yeah. And then be like, but, you know, can I get your number so I can give it to you later?
Wait, sorry boys, I'm so confused. What is she talking about again?
Everything you own. Well, I don't know if you can really develop pictures in that kind of liquid. You might want to try it. Okay, so listen. Take a Polaroid camera, an old vintage camera, okay?
Okay.
Take pictures of people at parties. Say, oh,
okay,
I need to develop.
Note to self, be a weirdo, okay?
It in my dark room or something, you know? And just be like, yeah, I do it myself. Yeah. And then be like, but, you know, can I get your number so I can give it to you later? I'd fall for it. I'd fucking fall for that. Why do you look like a nerd, low-key? What the fuck do you mean? So just lie? What do you mean lie, bitch? What do you mean lie? Woman
I'm so confused. What is she talking about? Like, she talked about camera, then in a dark room, and I can do it myself. Like, what myself? Am I the only one that's confused?
Born after 1998 only knows
Am I the one who has dementia?
4 things: eat hot chip, charge they phone, be bisexual, and lie.
I'm never watching cotton clips ever again. Did Netflix and Mappa just ruin anime forever? I kinda watched it. I thought I wanted to react to it for a stream. Honestly, I'm not really feeling it. I wanted to watch this video as the last one of the stream, but I want to watch this right now. Shall Lily on why cheaters are untrustworthy friends. If they aren't trustworthy in a relationship, which at least in my head is a tier above a friendship, then if they aren't trustworthy in the S tier relationship, how can they be trustworthy in the A tier relationship? Anyway, let's watch.
Bought her flowers. You came home with a smile. You brought gifts. You were happy. You were attentive. You were cuddly. You were present in the fucking relationship. Now you come home and you're like, sup? Where's the food? I'm gonna hop on Game of the Boys. Good night. Like, what? Where did the men go?
My ex always told me I was beautiful, but he would like to sample other flavors if I would just be okay with it. He destroyed my confidence with that stuff, then cheated on me after 5 years.
Listen, I have nothing against people who
Like,
are...
wait, what do you mean by the what?
As if I would just be okay. He told me I was beautiful, but he would like to sample other flavors if I would just be okay with it.
What do you mean by... Wait, I'm trying to think, like, what would that mean, like... Let's say he would call you beautiful, but then, like, another day, if you would, well, ignore it, he would say, oh, in this dress you're kind of fat. Like that type of thing. Yeah, I guess that's pretty weird, I suppose. Well... Let's carry on. I thought I was gonna say something, but I'm like... Is there anything else to say? I have no idea.
He destroyed my confidence.
Or at least I can't really think of anything to say to this right now.
With that stuff, then cheated on me after 5 years.
Listen, I have nothing against people who are openly consenting. What's it called? Polygamy?
Honestly, with the whole talking about looks, if they talk about looks so often, I think they're in it just for the looks, to be honest. Maybe they're just trying to be like, yeah, sure, they're like complimenting, but if they say like, oh yeah, in this dress you look kind of fat, it's like, okay, who cares? More like, yes, woman, you look so fake, I wanna slap your ass. No fat, more like, fake, let me slap your...
This? Polygamy? They have multiple...
Please, woman, put on this dress, so I'm gonna crave the ass spank harder. Man, I'm just gonna shut up.
Well, bitches. If they are openly and consensually so, okay. But most people aren't. And if you get together on that
Well, yeah, obviously, we just talked about it in the Iron Mouse reaction.
basis and then change your
Well,
mind later
I
on, ew. And you know I have a strong opinion against cheating. I strong opinion against cheaters.
Cheating is if you cheat against the rules. If you're open, it's a poly relationship or an open relationship. That's not cheating because in the rules it's okay. But if you enter a relationship and you're like, oh, I'm not gonna tell them that, I'm gonna pretend it's an open relationship, that's cheating, you know? Because honestly, I think if you don't say it out loud that this is an open relationship, it's a normal relationship, right? Because you don't need to say that water's wet.
Strong. The saying always goes, how the fuck am I supposed to trust you? Even just as a friend. If the person you sleep with can't even trust you.
That's exactly what I said. It was kind of self-explanatory. I don't think I need to say any more to this. I think it's because I drank coffee just before a stream, but my mouth seems kind of dry, and it's kind of weird when I think when you watch a video or a stream of a human, and they make like their mouth sounds are audible, like the yum yum yum. Well, no coffee on weekends, I guess. Gigak made an anime, but he's also entering a manga contest. I think it's interesting. I haven't seen his anime yet. I'm pretty sure it's only one episode. Honestly, I completely forgot how expensive it is to produce a singular anime episode. So I was like, honestly, I was expecting more episodes, but then I realized the price. I was like, oh wait, that actually makes sense. Yeah, hello Twitch chat, what up Eddie? Yeah, we're just reacting to some stuff. Because Gigak says that he's entering a manga contest. I think it's gonna be interesting. Definitely well, I think it's definitely much cheaper to pay an artist to draw a manga than to make an entire episode, right? Yeah, I think... Who is he? Well, that's Gigak. What do you mean, who is he?
Yes, you read the title right. I'm entering a manga contest.
You don't know Giguk?
So how did this come about? Well, if you've been following
he's one of the first 5 anime YouTubers, and right now he's entering a manga contest.
You know that last year I completed one of my biggest personal projects
Wait, it's a bit quiet, hold on.
Of my career by making my own original anime shorts. And in that same vein, Kalakaua approached me and asked if I wanted to help promote more content creators like myself making original content via their new World Manga Contest. Just a quick mention that this video is actually sponsored by Kalakaua and their World Manga Contest.
But can you hear it through my headphones? Wait.
And I thought, what better way to promote it than actually just...
Oh no, there was probably just noise in the background. I was like, wait a minute, this entire stream. I thought that my headphones were going through the mic, so there would be like an echo, but now they're just noise in my background. Sorry, boys.
Entering the contest myself. It was a great idea in my head, but I had just one problem. I can't draw, which might be a slight roadblock in a manga contest. Luckily though, I do know some people.
Yeah, isn't it cute? What do you think?
Really...
Hey, sound excited!
These are my good friends, Didus and Emirichu. They are YouTubers themselves and have their own channel, Spilled Ink, where they do art-related content, and have already entered a manga contest before.
Spilled Ink. When I saw the spilled, I thought of the channel... Wait. I thought of the channel Spilling the Milk, or... What was the channel called? Spilling the... It was like a... That name is a parody on Spilling the Tea, but they call it Spilling the Milk. So I just thought of that. Honestly, I had no idea. Well, I know about Emiro... Wait, Emiri... That's not Emiru, that's Emirichu. And the Didus, I know about them, but I actually didn't know that they have a channel like this together.
So Kalakaua thought they would be the perfect partners for me in this project. Here's the plan. I'd come up with the concept, write the story, work with them on the character designs and storyboarding, and they would draw it and submit a normal entry. So, what are the rules of the contest itself? They would draw it and submit a normal entry. So, what are the rules of the contest? Here's the plan. I'd come up with the concept, write the story, work with them on the character...
He censored Didus' face, but not Emirichu's. I mean, they both already showed their faces, but anyway.
Designs and story.
Unless this was... This is someone... What? Nah, that is Emirich, right? I'm just confusing myself right now.
Boarding, and they would draw it and submit a normal entry. So, what are the rules of the contest itself? Well, the manga has to be within 16 and 60 pages. The work has to have at least one character that appears human, and we'd have until Tuesday.
Well, it's a one-shot contest, so if you make, let's say, 400 pages, it's like, okay, that's a lot of pages to go through, so I understand for this contest.
March 31st, 2026 to submit it. They have a wordless category for one-shots that use zero dialogue, but this year they also opened up a manga with dialogue category, where you can submit stories in Japanese, English, Spanish, French, and Chinese. And that was the one that...
Oh, that's actually good, or well... I was gonna say inclusive, but it's not like inclusive in like the modern whatever term, but... Yeah, more people can join the contest. I mean, technically they can translate like a Google Translate to Japanese, but yeah, that wouldn't really be that amazing, I suppose. Or definitely wouldn't be that accurate, and it would just sound weird, and it would be like, the Japanese like people reviewing it, they would be like, what was the character talking about?
That caught our eyes. The winner can get full editorial support to serialize their work, and also the winning works will be published on Kadokawa's official comic portal, Kadokomi. For me though, I just wanted to do it as a cool opportunity. You know, since making Barn, it really kind of ignited this fire in me to want to tell more stories. I thought that was just going to be a one-off project, but I didn't know that it was going to instill in me like this passion that I didn't know I had. So honestly, I really just wanted to take this opportunity.
I never produced any story, but once I started, I was like, I'm gonna create my own anime. Then I started animating. I was like, you know what? I don't want to create my own anime myself. I'm just gonna draw like a manga or comic. And then I kind of have like one story I'm kind of working on it, like just thinking about it, and then I'm like, maybe I could create more. So honestly, I do understand like what he's talking about right now. But I didn't produce anything, but I'm thinking like, what if I do more though?
To do something fun. I don't even think I'm gonna win. I'm not even gonna try and win. I just really want to try and challenge myself and do something new and do something cool. And just hope it doesn't suck. Immediately I knew the one thing I wanted this one shot to focus on. One thing I didn't get to explore with Barn was being able to flesh out a dynamic between two people. The main characters Rin and Daichi in that story.
Man, the Discord Fugi again, he was like talking when the mic wasn't even talking. It's like, yeah, the Discord going kind of crazy.
Were from two totally different worlds, and they stayed that way for most of the shorts. I didn't really get a lot of screen time to show the two of them together, and
I haven't seen any of the clips of his anime, but it doesn't look bad at all, honestly. I mean, obviously he couldn't afford a Jujutsu Kaisen level of, or like a Demon Slayer or whatever, like Fate Zero level of animation, but it doesn't look bad at all. I definitely want to watch it now.
Portray how the relationship between the two of them can grow with each other. So I knew I wanted to write a one-shot that highlighted the dynamic between characters. Since this needed to be a short story, I knew I needed to keep it to just two characters. I also knew it needed to be a simple setting and a simple story, no overly complicated power.
Yeah, it's up to 60 pages. That's like 1/3 of a manga volume, or like for some like manga volumes that's even less. So obviously it has to be short, sweet, and to the point, and it has to show that you can, I think it's that you are supposed to show that you can make a good quality story in a shorter period of time without dragging anything out, I believe.
System, nothing that would take too long to explain to the story. This was going to be a one-shot, and I only had a couple of pages to work with, so I needed a story that could be told from start to finish within very limited pages. So my first step was brainstorming what kind of scenarios would be an interesting dynamic to explore. And this is always one of the hardest parts, is when you are looking at a blank note page and just have zero ideas. You just have to let your mind wander and just start kind of like word vomiting anything that comes to mind. And
honestly, for me, well, I haven't produced or like wrote any story, but I do make like YouTube shorts with like funny skits. And yeah, sure, it's on a much different scale, but at least for my like some of my shorts, I kind of just have to start writing, and then as I go on, it's like, oh, a new idea. So you kind of just like, I feel like writing something like this, or writing a script or a video, or even something like larger scale, like a fictional story, then to me it looks like just like a snowball effect, I think.
You hope that something sticks. A few ideas I noted down. These are just one single sentence.
Yeah, like everyone starts somewhere. Not, I don't believe that the writer of Attack on Titan, at least, he was like immediately like, okay, since like chapter 1, it's gonna like refer to chapter 100, chapter 50. No, he was just making it as, but he wasn't making it as he went on, but he was thinking, but he was writing it and probably like slapping things like, oh, I could add this, like add this part after he like makes the whatever skeleton of the whole story. That's how it looks to me.
A human who befriends a vampire that wants to be vegan. Don't know what kind of genre that would be. A death god who gains sympathy for a terminally ill patient. That could also be a variety of different genres.
I think with that would definitely need to be more than just 60 pages with the like the deaf guy learning empathy, to be honest.
And the last thing I got, you know, in this first like hour or so of brainstorming is two loners who find friendship at the end of the world. And as soon as I wrote down that last line, a bunch of
Well, it's also another thing that would take time. The entire like one chapter could possibly be that at the end they figure out that they can be friends. And I don't know, man. I have no idea.
Started popping up into my head. Why are there two people alone on their last day on Earth? What circumstances in life got them there? What would they be doing in their final moments? Could you form a connection in...
Yeah, also an interesting concept, but I think for only max 60 pages, I think that might be a bit too ambitious. I think the first one, what's funny, it's almost self-explanatory and to the point, so I think I would personally pick this premise. Yeah, premise.
In such a short period of time. I didn't know if this was the idea. I didn't even know if Emily and Didas were going to want to draw this story, but something about it just stuck with me, so I wanted to explore it for my own reasons. And so I started thinking about the two characters and the setting. Since me, Emily, and Didas all live in Japan, it made sense that we set it here, so they could easily get photo references for Japanese towns or cities when they're doing the drawings. Except it would be under the context of some kind of apocalypse. And then there would be...
Makes sense.
Two characters, Ryusei and Mari. They were both alone on the last day of Earth, so I imagine them to be outcasts in their own way. Maybe Ryusei was someone who basically sees no point anymore. He's let life pass him by, and with the knowledge of the world coming to an end, he's kind of lost his sense of purpose, and is just a guy that has accepted his fate, and is choosing to...
Can my Discord please stop? Nom nom. Thank you.
To be by himself because he doesn't really see a point of hanging out with anyone else. On the opposite end could be Mari, someone who is clinging to this sense of normalcy even during the end of days. she has a sense of meaning, even during a time when everything is meaningless. And maybe through them meeting and interacting, it's Ryusei that can discover a sense of meaning by meeting Mari.
Give me 5 seconds.
On his final day. I was just brain farting all these ideas at the time, but I think look.
Sound check. No, even the Discord doesn't really pick up the... Ah, whatever. Hello, Neon Des. At least that's how the Twitch translates it. Yeah.
Looking back, my subconscious was kind of like really thinking
This video is a bit quiet though.
about the connection that I feel that people could be lacking in the modern day and age. How I see a lot of people who just feel like they've lost meaningless and direction in their own life. And I think that was the kind of feeling that I wanted to convey within these characters and the change that Ryusei was going to go through in the story. And then once I had a vague idea of...
I think Gigak is... He's definitely over 30. I think he might be 35. Around 35. Honestly, I think reading or like watching stories written by someone who is more mature, it's like so interesting because they have kind of seen a lot of the things in the world. They met a lot of people, so they just talk about and focus on more real things. Well, if you make, let's say, like a battle shonen that's more for the younger audience, yeah, you're also gonna include some mature stuff, but like stories like this where the author has this mindset, it's just so interesting. Even though if I don't necessarily love all of the like stories written by 40-year-olds, at least the mindset is like, oh really, I'm just a zoomer, bro, like
what these characters were going to be like. I started questioning how they would talk to each other, what kind of dynamic would they have. I thought Mari might have a blunt personality, almost in a sense of rudeness, and that was the reason why she was a little bit of an outcast. I hadn't planned out the entire story I wanted to write, but the ideas of these characters just started forming such a strong image in my head that I wanted to write a tester scene just to see how the two of them would interact with each other. So, I don't know quite how this just happened, but I have...
You roll it. Also, it's just me who thinks like watching this video is a bit strange because I'm only used to his jokes. Obviously not like his jokes isn't like his entire personality, but it feels like a bit of a switch to me. I mean, obviously everyone is nuanced. I know that.
Just finished the entire story before doing anything else. So I actually...
I mean, to be fair, he seems like a yapper, so maybe he just he just wrote it a bit too long. I mean, the most important thing is getting the entire story to those max 60 pages. Yeah, that's the most important part, to be honest.
Planned this video to do a little bit more planning in terms of the journey that Ryusei and Mari were going to take and kind of like plan out the whole story structure. But something really weird happened. I just sat down and I just wrote the first scene of the two of them meeting, and then as soon as I did, they almost took a life of their own, and then they kind of just went on their own journey that I needed to see through until the end. And then when I stopped writing, the story was finished. It was a super surreal experience. The draft I had written was rough, but I sent it over to Emily and Didas anyway because the most important thing in my mind was that this would be a story that they wanted to draw. Right, so
Wait, I didn't realize I was muted. That's an yeah, I have no idea. Yeah, it's an interesting thing to say, personally.
I have just finished my meeting with Emily and Didas, and they had a look at my initial script, and thankfully they really, really liked it, and they want to draw it, which, oh my god, I'm nervous. I was nervous sending in my screenplay and my writing to professionals, but having your mates judge it is a whole different dynamic because I just really wanted them to be passionate, and I wanted it to be a story that they were invested in. And I'm
honestly, yeah, I don't know what. Wait, I was moving my mic up a bit. Honestly, I think the way he was talking about it already was like, oh, this could be an interesting story.
really glad that they.
It definitely has a good idea for sure.
There are a few changes that came out of the meeting that I'm probably going to just refine from my first draft, since I didn't plan to finish my first draft this quickly. One change that I'm definitely going to enact is changing the place where they first meet, because initially they both meet at the rooftop of a school, and I kind of realized there I was just brain farting, and I realized that's a little bit cliche, a little bit done before, so I'm gonna try and see if there's another way that the two of them can meet in another place. And
honestly, I'm not really a big fan of cliche and generic stuff in, let's say, anime, but it also depends on how it's done, and also like how it overall develops, even though it's a cliche setting. But yeah, like unique like unique ideas definitely stand out harder for sure.
Another thing that I asked Didas, since he's going to be drawing all the backgrounds for this, is since this is the end of the world, what if we never explicitly tell the audience that it's the apocalypse and the world is coming to an end? And what if we can try to infer that with background art and environmental storytelling? And
yeah, basically show not tell. Yeah, that's a good idea for sure. Yeah, I agree.
Was very stoked with that idea because he wanted a sense of mystery to the story as well, and that's going to be a big challenge for him because
mystery also, but mostly show not tell. I'm gonna be reacting to it for at least another how much I have for the next 25 minutes, so wait, I'm gonna BRB, I need to take a bathroom break. Yo, early stream. Oh yeah, wait, reaction. Yeah, on weekends I decided I wanna to stream much earlier. Honestly feels much nicer than streaming in the evening for me because, well, I just have more energy in the morning. Well, I mean, morning it's nearly 11 a.m. for me, so it's not really a morning, but I started streaming since 9. But that's like, to me morning I would say it's like 6 to 8 a.m. or perhaps 6 to 7.
A lot of that is going to come down to visual storytelling, but those were the two big changes.
Man, the video is kinda quiet. It's 3 p.m. for you. What was I gonna say? Surprised at him entering a contest, you mean? What was I gonna say? Yeah, I should get some like extension that makes the videos, whatever I'm watching, more audible, because this is like on max, like max volume, these videos, so I definitely should get some extension.
Of the story.
I mean, for like for the reaction, because I mean I can up the audio on my PC, but well, the OBS doesn't pick it up that way.
And yeah, I'm gonna do them and I'm gonna submit it.
Wait, what?
And then I guess we are ready.
Oh, the audio on my PC, it does matter. Wait, I'm so dumb. Wait. It does change the overall volume in OBS. I thought it didn't.
To go to the character design phase now as well.
We are here, ready to start.
The audio is good enough. Oh, I didn't do any sound check. I'm just looking at the OBS preview and it seemed a bit lower, so I was like, wait, is it audible?
The character design phase. Garnt completed his script. He sent it over to us during the holiday break, and we got to get a good read at it.
Are you guys okay with it?
Yes,
Okay.
it's good.
Okay, thank God. All right. Do we want to start with the character design, Yen?
Yes, okay.
I was thinking messy long hair.
Okay, damn, so we're just diving straight into it, huh?
Yeah, I guess.
Why are my drawings are so big?
Do you have an idea of like what visual?
So, in my descriptions, I actually kept a lot of the descriptions out because I wanted you guys to have the freedom. If you want a guiding hand about...
For some reason, it's really fun for me to watch them be like discussing which art style, because in his head, he has an idea. You're hiding his face. He has shown his... Yeah, I talked about it before at the... Well, this shot was already shown somewhere. Yeah, I was a bit confused that they hit Didus' face, but not Emirichu's. Meanwhile, they both showed their faces, so... Maybe he like... Maybe recently he doesn't want anymore to his face to be shown. I'm not calling him like... I'm not trying to call him out. I'm like, yeah, sure, if he wants his face to be hidden in this specific video, I understand, but also at the same time, it's like, who cares? Let's continue.
About like what kind of characters I think they represent. I think what's more important is that the character design reflects the main characteristics that I put in the description.
Yes.
Not exactly, I don't really care if they have like long hair, short hair, because I think that's something we're gonna discover. But in terms of like their clothing, how they present themselves, how they carry themselves, I think that was something that I put in the script. And aesthetic-wise, I was like, I'll leave it to you.
Honestly, if it's the end of the world, like the setting of this manga is, it's at the end of the world, they should definitely have long hair, because at the end of the world, you probably don't go to a barber to get a haircut. I mean, am I wrong about this?
To you guys, and I'll give my thoughts as well.
What does Ryu say? Look.
Yeah, in terms of character design, I'm trying to think more logically, like within the setting. I think they should have long hair, to be honest, if it's the end of the world. Unless they... Or like the... What's his name? Atsushi from Bungo Stray Dog, like his haircut, like he cuts his hair himself. So it's kind of... What's the word? Scuffed? So either long hair or scuffed hair.
Alright, I was thinking eye bags.
Yeah.
Eye bags, messy hair, and a scrunched posture.
It's like L. It's too L.
Oh my god, you kind of did just draw L from Death
Yo,
Note.
he says L.
What's comfortable guy clothes? What would you guys wear if, like, you're like, damn, world ending?
I'll tell you a sweatshirt.
Let me put on my
Yeah, like,
panga.
Give me 2 seconds. I'm back.
Habitat trip.
Yeah. Look at this. Look at this. That's me. I'm in comfortable clothing right now. I feel like the male designs are, at least for this type of story, is always a little bit easier. She's well dressed and kept together, the opposite of his vibe. The opposite of him. So I guess to me, Mari was kind of similar in personality type to Ryusei, but she, unlike Ryusei, is desperately holding on to a sense of normalcy. So she's someone who will be well put together, who will think about how she looks, how she dresses, even though there is literally no one to see her. So she's a little bit deadpan, but...
Okay.
Honestly, I was thinking that why would you make her like this, but then it makes the character different, but also it makes it less realistic, even though it's different.
She has this...
I mean, I don't want to be like, yo, Gaunt, you're doing this wrong, but at the same time, I'm just thinking out loud. I don't think I would personally do this, at least. It's definitely not a bad concept. I think you would see this in a manga, though, or in a Japanese story. Or at least, like, a Japanese story. At least, like, in anime and manga, I think. So maybe that's where he got this idea from.
The sarcastic side to her, someone who is quite blunt, almost to the point of rudeness sometimes, even though she doesn't intend it.
You're a choker, yes or no? Yes.
What?
The answer is yes. Choker for Mari.
You want to give a choker for what?
The answer, high yes. High probability of yes.
There's panels that are just uncomfortably close to her neck to like highlight the choker.
Oh yeah.
The mangaka's thinly veiled fetish.
Yes.
Big fan.
Okay, so we have now got through to the finished character designs. I am now in Thailand, so Didus and Emily are joining me through a Discord call, but we have...
Sorry, I enjoyed it.
Oh, no, that's all good.
Go on.
But we have made a lot of progress. And by we, I mean Emily and Didus, because I've just been sitting here twiddling my thumbs. So you guys have done all the hard work here.
No, you made the script. What are you talking about?
Well, so far it's Emily mostly.
I mean, if you say the hard work is the drawing, maybe, but... Well, it depends on what they are drawing, like you made it.
Like last time we left off, we were having a little bit of trouble realizing what Mari was going to look like overall, and I think after a bit of like brainstorming, I sent you a bit of research in terms of...
He looks so happy. Yeah, he's writing his own manga, well... I was gonna say co-creating, but he's creating, but... Is it co-creating if you're creating the story and the other one is drawing? Well, it's definitely not co-writing.
Different design styles and different hairstyles that I think could suit her. And I see that, Emily, you've sent me 4 designs in front of me. So do you want to just tell me kind of like which hairstyle stood out for you and kind of like what your philosophy was with her hairstyle?
Oh man, well...
Honestly, if he's asking like this, like, what do you think, like, what do you want to draw? It's kind of, in a way, co-creating as well.
I know you, luckily what really helped is you sent over some like reference pictures of what you kind of had in mind. So I referred to those a lot when I was sketching these out. I think you and Didus definitely leaned towards the first hairstyle. Because even though I was sketching these out, he's like, ooh, yeah, I like the first one. I'm like, okay, I think I have a feeling of which one is going to end up getting
It's
picked.
kind of annoying that every time I picked my favorite, Garnt would then be like, "That's my favorite," but he doesn't know what my favorite was. But then like I see him pick like what I chose, and I'm like, "Oh my god! All right, dude."
Same caveman brain. Ooh, shoulder. Ooh, bob cut.
I didn't
Bro
realize
even
that either.
circled the shoulders. Bro did a red circle around them, dude. I see that.
Wait, we'll get to that part when we get to the outfits. But yeah, out of like 1, 2, 3, and 4, I definitely felt like when I saw the first one, I was like just immediately gravitated towards this one. I like it's simple, but it's still I don't know. See, this is me, like a monkey brain trying to put words into like artist speak. Just something about it just exuded Mari's kind of like, I give a shit, but also I'm kind of like distant energy. But
To me, this is just like a cool hair. I don't know.
I really liked all of the hairstyles that you picked, but it was just number one that I think suited her personality the most out of the 4.
Yeah, the hairstyles I was trying to go for were the ones where like it requires effort in the morning.
Yeah, it requires effort in the morning. Also, like the hair bun. Which one was it? There was like a bum here, like the hair bum right here. It looks more kept, so that more, I think it shows the, like her personality of being kept, even though it's the end of the world. With this, she still looks like she's calm, like she was calm on her hair, or is it the calm that you? It doesn't look. She doesn't have a bad hair. That's what I'm talking about.
Morning to style this hair, but like nothing crazy.
Yeah.
So for like the second hair, you'd have to like do a lot of straightening and like lifting the sides a bit, and then the third one you'd have to like curl your hair a bit, and then the fourth one is like probably the most high effort out of all of them because it's gotta make like a little twisty bun.
Yeah, I was talking about this one. She doesn't look like the world is ending, the first one. Well, that's the point. She, like her character is about being kept, like her having her hair kept, even though it's the end of the world. Yeah, so that's the point of all of the hair concepts.
And also curl your hair.
Yeah, that's Mari when she's like dressing up to go to.
This is definitely the most unkept because she constantly has to be sweeping her hair behind her ear. It depends on the scenario as well. Yep.
To like a fancy event or something like that. That's what I imagined.
Yeah, but I think first one is definitely like it's styled, but you wouldn't be able to tell right off the bat.
I think the most
from just
important
looking.
part for me was that like, does this girl go to college? And like, yeah, that hairstyle pretty much screams like I go to college, but I keep up myself, you know.
Me and Didus made our opinion known, but I wanted to ask, did you have a personal favorite, or were like, is it like picking between 4 children between you?
Oh man, I always go for like the girlier look, so
Yeah.
I think my personal favorite was 4.
Ah, okay.
Number 4 gives off a very like bubbly vibe. I think.
I think I like 3 and 4 the most personally.
You know, it's great because you can now save this hairstyle for like another character, and you're like,
I was
okay.
thinking that. I was like, I mean, if we're not gonna use it, I'll steal it.
And that brings us over to the outfits as well. And you gave us 6 initial outfits.
I realized after the fact that I drew all like short skirts. I didn't add any variation there. That's my bad.
She likes short skirts. I think I can see it. Wait, was this? I don't know.
I was
That's
just
college,
like, ooh.
baby.
No.
Yeah.
That's your subconscious coming out. You're like, here's what I think I want, and you're like, oh, they're all wearing short skirts. And as soon as that happened, I was like, nah, I don't need any other variations. She's going short skirts.
I tried not to think too hard about it because then I feel like I would be left with like choice.
The character's age, you mean? I'm not sure. I don't think they explicitly say it.
Paralysis.
I immediately saw the 6 ones, and I sent this to you on Discord, and I just circled the outfits where she showed her shoulders, but it wasn't just the shoulder, it was like the contrast between like the turtleneck outfits with like the dress below it, and that also shows the shoulder. And I was just like, yo, this part of these outfits, fucking godlike. Absolutely godlike.
Oh my god, you guys share the same brain neurons.
Did Didas think the same thing?
Yeah, when he saw the finished sketches before I sent them, he's like, I was like, oh, honey, which one do you like more? He's like, I like the shoulder fits. I was like, okay, as expected. I figured.
Yeah, never let us go into a 3-person project ever again, because the 2 of us are basically 1 person, and our opinion will always be the majority.
That's so true.
Big fan of the final design, as I hope you guys were as well.
Yes.
I just looked at it and I was just like, oh, perfection. This is, I don't know, like being on the other side, not on like the artist drawing side, just having this vague image of what this character is going to look like in your mind as you're writing it, and then just seeing her materialize, it's just such like a magical feeling for me. And thank you for doing such an amazing job, Emily, because...
Oh, thank you. I'm glad I could help bring it to life. I was nervous.
I'm clapping. I don't know if my microphone was picking up, but I'm clapping.
I just realized he asked a dude to draw the dude, and he asked a girl to draw the girl. Oh, interesting. Or to come up with let's say, concepts. I just realized that actually makes a lot of sense.
Brings us to the storyboards, because at the time of this recording and when this video comes out, we are not going to have the finished product, but we have some storyboards that Emily and Didas want to show me.
Yes, so we storyboarded the first page of your script and like a little...
Wait, I just want to check, is the chat box a bit too big? No, it's a good size chat, I mean...
bit of the second page.
Okay.
Basically, everything leading up to them actually exchanging dialogue.
Oh, what a mess.
It looks like up to them actually...
Man, you can tell that they are dating because they have literally like the same type of expression on Discord. It's not really matching profile pics, but it's literally the same vibe.
Exchanging dialogue.
Oh, what a mess.
It looks like a fucking mess. And then, of course, if there's like anything that you want changed, please let us know.
Do you know?
Now's the time.
Shit.
Yeah, so...
No, I don't want this changed. I don't want this changed.
Okay.
But first reaction is I've just...
He's looking at a phone at the end of the world. I was thinking of like the end of the world where like his phone is, let's say, out of battery. Might be the beginning. How does the phone work? Yeah, I don't really know the full context. I'm just thinking that, well, it's supposed to be at the end of the world, and it's only the max limit is 60 pages. So he probably still has a phone.
Something immediately from the second page. Did I just write the same opening to both of my stories twice? Because the panning shot or the shot of the city gets a message from the phone, looks at the phone. This is like the beginning of Barn. Fuck.
Okay, Makoto Shinkai.
Oh my god. I made the same opening twice.
Did the world end or is about to end? Well, the setting is supposed to be apocalyptic, so it's about to end, but it's also the apocalypse.
Twice. Okay, so
like apocalypse is happening, and then like the world ends where, you know, like every single human dies, or like the planet Earth explodes. Yeah, like popcorn in a microwave or something.
Off with the city, you see him going through all the unread messages, and then he throws the phone away.
That makes sense. that makes more sense. I think that's how, if I'm following this correctly, I'm just trying to say how they are, or like how Gigak is talking about it, how the story is, I think.
And rides off on his bike. I'm going to make a suggestion. Do we need a city establishing shot on page 1? Having a city shot takes up a lot of space on page 1.
You know what? You have a good point.
Honestly, yeah, that's a very good point. Definitely in manga, when a mangaka writes a one-shot and then they show it to the magazine, a lot of the times they look at the first page, and if they don't think that the first page is interesting or eye-catchy, they just skip it and they're like, no, not this one, next. So yeah, if you do a city shot, then that does take a lot of space. So maybe also for this contest as well, they should, that's why they also color the first page sometimes. Oh yeah, for the actual manga, but for a one-shot that they are drawing, I don't know if they are actually coloring the pages, like the first page. For the actual like manga that's done, yeah, but when they write a one-shot, so they could get accepted to the magazine, they have to make the, from what I understand, they have to make the first page very like eye-catchy. It's like, oh, I want to know what's the second page.
I 100%.
Yeah, the manga is also very competitive or maybe competitive in that sense, because they have to get the best writer that's gonna, something on the first page is like, honestly, I think that's at least in Shonen Jump. I don't know about other magazines, but I think that's Shonen, like what Shonen Jump is. Oh yeah, it does need to be eye-catchy.
I agree with you, because in the next couple pages that we're going to show you, it already has like so many shots of the city, and I'm like, this is too much. Like,
yeah.
So I feel like, yeah, I agree. Like,
I mean, honestly, it's a contest, so maybe the standard is, well, I definitely think that the standard is lower than in Shonen Jump, for sure. Well, I'm not sure what this contest is about exactly. Was I just not paying attention? I don't know. I don't know.
We should remove the city shot for sure at the beginning.
Yeah, we can move on to the next pages then.
This one is gonna be a lot of background shots.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, the handwriting is so ass. The top panel says today was the last day I'd spend alone, and it's just like a side shot of Ryusei like biking. So, like,
yeah.
hairs in his face. We have some abandoned cars.
Honestly, I would make what's it called? The boxes, panels. Oh, it's called a panel. I would definitely make the panels smaller, so in the 60 pages they can like slap in more story. Let's say Vagabond. It's more visual, visual based, the manga, so that you read one chapter definitely in shorter amount of time than let's say the Hunter x Hunter chapter, which is just like absolutely packed. It feels like anytime I try to read a Hunter x Hunter chapter, I see all of the letters in a singular page. It kind of makes me want to procrastinate because I'm like, oh, so much reading. Yeah. I think they definitely could have like condensed it a little bit with, at least a little bit with the, yeah, it's so much info. Yeah, also this is well, the limit for this is only 60 pages. And yeah, this is like a beginning idea. I don't know if like how much they are gonna like change it and stuff. But the first thing I like when I saw this was just make it at least a bit more condensed. Although they show a lot of, well, if he's riding a bike, then you don't want to show like the setting because you showed it like in these, yeah, what's it called, backgrounds. Yeah, or have like this head, then this text, and also like a panel that's kind of covered with this text, but it also shows the background or the setting. I'm just trying to think like how I've read quite a bit of manga, so I think I can recognize how to like slap the panels at least. Not to necessarily draw it or to make, what's it called? like how to draw it and what to draw it, but seeing this, just make it more condensed, man.
Maybe spray paint somewhere.
Okay.
And then the bottom is just like a kind of like a back angle of him biking and the text. And I knew exactly where I wanted to go.
He sees a silhouette, crashes into Mari. All right, awesome.
And then he eats shit.
Oh, I love the look that Mari has right here.
And then
Oh yeah, so that page is definitely supposed to show the setting. And this one, you can see that this one's it shows a bigger like not image, like character that like is like a bit over the panels, so it's just bigger, but also it has more on the page.
I'll send
I was kind of talking about this with the whole like text box over a different panel.
the last 2 pages because it's actually combined. So like, you know, when you open up a book,
Yeah.
and then you've got the big long spread.
Oh, I love the double spread page, where you see the full kind of like reveal.
Man, in manga, the double spread pages are always so fire. Although I've seen bunch of like these spreads in the One Piece manga, and it's so packed. I'm like, man, at least for the 2 pages, make it like so cool that there's like few panels. That just makes it like more, how to say, impactful, or you can just see a lot of the close-ups. Yeah, the One Piece manga is like looks very packed, so that it's weird to look at, to be honest.
Of what the city looks like. Yeah, because
I haven't read One Piece, just I've seen a bunch of people complaining on Twitter. Like, yeah, that was like years ago though.
Honestly, this spread is where I think the audience should see the full scope of what the city looks like, and I think this works perfectly as a double page spread. I think the next step is condensing what we have right here so that the story can be even more streamlined in manga form. Didus, you drew out every single detail that I had written out. Thank you very much for doing that. Also, now looking at it, now visualizing it in manga form, we can maybe reduce some redundancy in panels and streamline it just a bit more. And I think that would end up in a much more, how can I say this? I think for...
Yeah, probably I sounded a bit too critical. I didn't say... I don't know how much I emphasized. I understand it's a draft, but... Well, I'm saying it's not really... At least it didn't look like a perfect draft, which no draft really is.
For the readers, that it would be a much easier read.
Hey, I ain't complaining.
And less to draw as well. That's pretty much why I wanted to leave it. I didn't want to go too in-depth for this video, so I think that's a good place to end it for this.
Okay, perfect. Yay! Wait, that's great. We got the intro taken care of, and we got to shave off a bunch of panels.
Yeah, and hopefully your audience gets to see exactly.
Yeah, I also want to see how it turns out, because the way that Garnt is talking about it is... I just really want to read it. Although he has been making anime reviews for the past... Isn't it 20 years or like 19, whatever, 17 years? Well, he quit for a while, but overall he started his channel like 20 years ago. So he knows what he's talking about in an anime, he knows how to review. And I think he is just like delved in so deep into reviewing that he definitely knows what he's talking about. Even though I don't think he has written a lot of fiction. He definitely, well, he wrote 1 episode of anime, now he's writing a single chapter of a manga. But I think he at least has, like in his head, he definitely has some, how to say it? He theoretically knows a good manga, I suppose.
Like how it's like behind the scenes of like, you know, at least the start of making something, right?
Yeah, exactly. For reference, this is always going to be an ongoing process where we scrutinize every little detail because making shit is hard and takes a lot of time and takes a lot of effort and a lot of thoughts. Hopefully we will be able to show you.
To be fair, in just 60 pages, you can't really show a lot of detail. You kind of just have to get to the point.
you guys the completed thing in a bit, because making a manga like this takes a lot of work, even just for a one-shot.
But we can do it.
But we can do it, baby! So we haven't finished the project just yet, since the deadline is in March, but...
Jon Treshtays, they mentioned that he keeps writing even though ban ended. It's like his new hobby. And he mentioned that he was making another project which wasn't as big, but yeah, that too. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I'm not keeping up with Treshtays because anymore, because I just don't really have the time. But yeah, I was expecting was the word. Yeah, I'm not surprised that he is writing stuff in his own time after producing an entire episode of anime.
I wanted to show you guys just a little bit into what goes into making a story like this when I have no experience in making a manga. So yeah, that has been our progress so far. I'm going to continue working with Emily and Didas to make sure that we have a submission in time for the deadline. But until then, you can also enter the contest yourself, since this contest is open to all global applicants. If you're an aspiring artist, or you're like me and you're just a writer but you have some artist friends that are interested in collaborating with you, then this is your chance to get your work looked at by real editors in the manga industry. If you also want to see a more in-depth breakdown into what the character design process was like and the initial storyboarding process, then you can also head over to Emily and Didas' channel, Spilled Ink, where they have a much longer video showing their side of the creative process. Thank you again to Katakawa for sponsoring me today, and not only that, but just giving me an opportunity to do something cool, because I'm going to be finishing this project, whether it's going to be a paid opportunity or not in the end, because I just want to see this through to the end. So until that said, I'll see you guys in 2 months, where we hopefully have a finished work to submit and I can show you guys the finished projects. So then I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Damn. I want to read it. I assume they are gonna... Well, if they were... Wolfgang was talking about like removing a lot of details, then I think they are definitely gonna make it closer to 60 chapters, closer to 60 pages than to, let's say, 30. Yeah. Man, I want to read it on stream or something. I don't... Honestly, I wasn't really looking at the comments on the stream. Gigak Studios very soon. He would need to get a sponsor though. Yeah, or... Yeah, a sponsor. Anime manga. Next bro is gonna write a light novel. Honestly, he... Wait, sorry, I got distracted by some videos in my recommended. The way he was writing the script almost looked like like writing a light novel about, well, what am I saying? It's not. I made my own anime. I made my own manga with friends. I made my own animation studio. He made his own animation studio. Wait, I don't get this meme. Garn has discovered the ADHD all or nothing effect. That's an ADHD thing? What do you mean? I don't have ADHD and I kinda have it too. What do you mean? Why is Daidus censored like he is Eiichiro Oda? Yeah, we were talking about this. The anime... Do not call his anime the animation zone. No. Please, no. Bro made an anime before a manga. Honestly, as an anime fan, he definitely more so wanted to make an anime, because that's already like a next step. And now he's writing for the context. He's like, you know what? Maybe I could do more different things. Yeah, I think that was probably the development. You're a writer. You're a writer, Harry. as a writer?
I just sat down and I just wrote the first scene of the two of them meeting, and then as soon as I did, they almost took a life of their own, and then they kind of just went on their own journey that I needed to see through until the end. And then when I stopped writing, the story was finished. It was a super surreal experience. The draft I'd
Gugok, you're a writer. Honestly, yeah, that's another video we just reacted to. Man, it's been 2 hours. I already went through how many videos? 3 videos or like 4 videos? Wait. I kind of want to just want to check for fun how much I'm yapping. It's crazy. Man, I thought I wasn't a yapper. What? History. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bruh. Time is limited, boys. We already reacted to this guy's channel. He does street interviews similar to this one. Well, they're all the same. He just asks different people at different times, maybe in the different towns and cities. I'm gonna skip on this one. Reacted to this one. Wait, hold on, I'm gonna move this. Wait, one. How long is this? I think this clip is only a few minutes. This is only a few minutes. I think this is 20 minutes. I think I'm just gonna react to these next 3 videos and then not look for any more. Yeah. Connor, I struggled to convince my parents to pay for my subscriptions. Mom, there's this site. I really need to pay for it. It's a really good entertainment. Don't worry, what is it about? I mean, OnlyFans isn't really that bad, Mom. I mean, it's just... Mom, do not look up what OnlyFans is, but can you, like, give me $20 so I could spend things on it every month?
Eye to eye in the secret room. You need Vanish Cap for the star? Oh, that makes sense. Okay, thank you for that. Mia! Thank you for saving me time, chat. It'd be annoying to have to...
Man, this mic is so bassy, I need to turn it more up. So it's like more audible. It's not exactly clear. It sounds cool, but it's not exactly clear.
Don't do that. Trying to figure that out. Back in the day, we used to have video game guides. You'd buy them in the magazine. You had to be stuck for 15 hours. It was bullshit. We had the Nintendo hotline. No way my parents would let me call that. That is a...
Back in my day, it was complete shit, so you're not allowed to have comfort in your life.
Premium phone number.
I couldn't, so I didn't get it. Now you can get it, but you don't deserve to get it.
My parents would rather throw me to the walls than let me call a premium number.
10,000 or whatever, 5,000 years ago, caveman used to eat raw meat. You're not allowed to eat cooked meat, you privileged son.
There is no shot in hell. Are you kidding me? I was not allowed to touch the phone because if I called anything, it was some shit I was being baited into. I think it was free. It depends. I mean, it depends on the country. I don't even know if the UK had it. I never heard of this thing until America's. Well, the old Nintendo power. My parents also would not let me buy that. They said it was a waste of money.
No Nintendo. The first console me and my brother got was a PlayStation 3, so that was a bit later. We only had one console, so I just never touched Nintendo ever or Xbox. I believe I said it in some reaction, but the only... For gaming and stuff, I only had phone. Well, a lot of people can't have phones, so that's not surprising. A tablet for a little bit. I think I had only one tablet in my entire life, then I just... Yeah, once it kind of broke or something happened to it, then... Yeah, whatever, I just didn't care about another tablet, so tablets are kinda... Okay, then a PC. Well, a family PC, obviously. Well, now I have a laptop, well, that's a desktop. Did I say PlayStation? Yeah, just PlayStation 3, 5, computer, laptop, phone. That's about it. I never had a Nintendo. I think my brother decided, he was like, yeah, PlayStation is the best or something. Like Nintendo, it's like, honestly, I don't really care about Nintendo games, I'm gonna be honest. They just look like a fun game when you were 10 years old, but it's about it. I know you guys have nostalgia, so to rip the band-aid. It just looks like Nintendo games just look like games for 10-year-olds. Yeah, actually.
They were already reluctant to get me the game. And then me asking on top of that, hey, can I get the magazine that talks about the game? They'd be like, hell no. Hell no. Wait for the secret room. I actually remember the secret in this room, so I'm gonna wait for Mouse. Have I played this before? So long ago that...
Buying magazines for games is so retro, but also kinda cool in a way. Nah, it's not cool, you're spending so much money for it. Although it's it's definitely a cool collectible, for sure.
It is almost completely useless, my knowledge of this game, because it is such...
Not the greatest collectible, of course, but, you know, just cool in general, like on paper.
It's so, like, fleeting, the things I remember, but that is a core memory in that room there. I remember the first time I had to convince my parents to get Xbox Live. The only way I could convince them to sign up to a subscription was if I had to buy the, like, card.
And this music is so loud, bro. Set up your stream better.
Every month. They wouldn't let me, like, sign up for it, which is pretty smart, to be honest.
I mean, I have to put the volume up so I hear it, but also the music baked in the video, like, I can't do anything about it. It's just destroying my ears slowly.
They were like, here's a card. That's how I convinced my parents. Dude, RuneScape, convincing them to let me have RuneScape paid membership, that was also... I gave like a Shark Tank pitch. I'm like, so actually, you know, being able to level up my character here allows me to really streamline my...
Honestly, when I was a kid, were there really subscriptions? I definitely don't think I would pay for a subscription because I'll be like, oh my god, I have to ask my parents every month to pay $10. That's like $120 in a year. I just don't really wanna, like, I don't want to make them pay so much. I'm just gonna, instead of a subscription, I'm just gonna buy a regular game. Definitely with PlayStation Plus, you can say, hey mom, I can play 100 games a day and just pay some money, you know.
Ration, not only...
Mom, I ask only a few money a month. And it's gonna be it. I'm not gonna ask you for any more. You know what? PlayStation subscription, when I got PlayStation 3, would be so based, to be honest.
Only in the game, but also in life as an adult, I'm starting to have to prioritize my management. Sorry.
Is that how you pitch the game services to your parents?
What I would do is I would beg for days on end until they realized, okay, he really wants it.
Oh my god, my mom did not allow me.
That's that white parent convincing. Come back.
What?
What's up?
Ravioli!
Oh, are you dreaming about it?
What? What's a ravioli?
I can't believe you used the ravioli.
How did it
What's that? Okay, that's it. Connor struggled to convince his parents to pay for a subscription. Honestly, I think I could convince almost any parent to pay a PlayStation Plus subscription because you can literally, well, you don't own any PlayStation games, but you have the access, I believe, to the entire library. Yeah, there are tiers for the PlayStation subscription, but yeah, there are tiers for that. So some are more expensive, some less, but I think if your kid is a kid, then they have a lot of time. And if they're gonna play only on PlayStation, then it's actually a great price. Hashtag no edge. Edge? Wait. Hashtag no edging. I mean, hashtag no ad. But well, right now, for me, I don't know if it's really that smart of idea to buy a PlayStation subscription because I don't really have time to play on PlayStation a lot. Mega's mom is single. Go date her. Is it Mega saying like go date my mom because she needs to get banged or something? I see it in my mom's eyes. She needs to get banged, guys. Like what?
Okay,
What
my
is
mom's
it
in her
about?
pajamas. Just go like.
Wait, what? Oh, it's in the video like this. What? Oh, she's reacting to this. I was like, why is this channel re-uploading? Anyway,
Just right
let's make us reacts.
Okay, your ass is in the camera. You shake your ass. Yeah, there you go.
Average American family be like.
Yeah.
So what we've seen
Yeah.
of your mother is literally just her ass.
Yeah, smack that
Again
ass. I'm
seems
not gonna do
accurate.
that.
Lol L0 Megasmirk L0 Megasmirk L0.
I'm not gonna do it. You already did the hand motion. Already that is like awkward / cringe. What do you mean?
Smirk.
You're already you already stepped over the line by even talking about it. What do you mean? But is she actually blonde IRL? I know that some people are like dirty blonde, so but I mean I see this like not hairline. It's not like a hairline. It's like a line of hair. Is she like this naturally? I don't really understand how natural hair like this works. That to me doesn't look natural. Is she a fake natty?
Why is my mom like this? Why? Wait, don't lick my mom's ass!
Okay, guys. Okay. No, that's fine. No, that's okay.
Why are
is
you
Heavenly
like this?
here? Does Heavenly want to date my mom? Heavenly, do you want to date my mom? I promise you she's not actually gonna let you, but you know, you can try. She's one of a kind, to say the least. So what the anyways.
Okay.
Yeah, man, let me talk to her. It's up to you, Heavenly. It's up to you. She said, what the hell? to the guy straight.
Look, I'm such a professional streamer. I have a better layout than she has for reactions on YouTube. Subscribe. What?
Heavenly, you're in my mom's DMs and you don't even know. This is crazy. This is crazy. Oh my god. Wait.
Who's the cog here? What do you mean?
She's typing.
I'm confused.
How do they know I'm hot? She put like the sweating
You're a mom, of course you're hot.
tongue emoji and a fire emoji. LMFAO. Oh my god. He just suspected.
I mean, to be fair, if genetics are real like they are, Mega, you have a pretty fat dumpy if your Your mom probably has the same body as you, like, not gonna lie. Like, that was such a cringe thing for me to say, but I couldn't hold myself back. I had to say it.
Because he's seen.
I just got here, and all I hear is we are setting up a date with
did
Heavenly and
with
your mom.
you in
Am I
it.
missing something?
We're missing the part that Heavenly is gonna be her dad.
That's about it. Yep, I'm setting up a date with my mom and Heavenly.
Heavenly be
That's
collecting
yeah.
VTuber mothers like Infinity Stones.
Have you done this with other moms? Hello?
A few moments later.
A few moments later.
I guess it was.
You shake your ass. Yeah, there you go.
I can't. Yup, LMFAO.
How to tell I am an American without saying I'm an American. Mom, shake my ass for the camera. Actually.
I can't. Wait, this is so funny. Wait, this. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. What is playing? What is playing? Oh, okay, Spotify. Okay.
Yeah.
Chat, please!
Chat,
please!
I'm not gonna do that.
Okay, okay. No, that's fine. No, that's fine. That's great.
I have no idea why I watched this video anyway. I kinda don't wanna watch VTuber clips anymore after watching that one. So anyway, which VTuber clip I can watch? Okay, something short, whatever, who cares? What does PP taste like? Okay. Truly, Death by Snoo Snoo. I know there's a Futurama reference, but I never watched that actual episode. I did watch some of it, like on TV, and I watched some random episodes, but I never watched the Snoo Snoo episode. VTuber fans can get freaky. Yeah, and water can get really wet. Crazy. This collab could never be say so. Buff got caught acting sus. I mean, it's like the average buff pop moment though. Please, can I squish your... Anyway. I was reading a title, by the way.
I just also got my
Massive upgrades. I know VTuber clips, she's definitely referring to some massive boobs.
almost
Massive personalities. What else would an upgrade be? We're talking about VTubers. What else needs an upgrade?
draft for the Hayama Fair model, and it's looking amazing. And let me tell you, that one has fat tits. And it wasn't my idea. It was.
Wow, would have thought. It's almost like I pre-watched it.
It was Hayama Fair's idea. She did that on her own accord. It wasn't like a guidance or anything. She just gave me fat tits. And like I have a lean-in thing. I have like a lean-in feature where like I can go closer to the screen and look at you, and my boobs just like boom plop down on the table while I'm looking at you. I'm just like boom. What'd you say? It just flops onto the floor and breaks the ground, creates an earthquake. Yeah, fat boobs and leaning. Yeah, exactly.
Who cares about the leaning toggle? To me, that actually feels like more parasocial than anything, or like, okay, who cares? Like, okay.
And there's a new rendition of code.
I know that jiggle physics for VTubers exist, but this is like the next level. That's kind of just even weirder, to the point where I'm like, why?
Olga as well. He looks so adorable. I can't wait to show it to you guys. And I get to hold him too. Does Koga also have fat tits? Unfortunately not. Unfortunately not.
Unfortunately not. This is so sad. What do the comments say? She will always strive for... Okay. Great video. More like a clip. I fell asleep while watching this, and thought she was talking about Koga from Inuyasha because of it. Maybe Yuzu could tell Bao about him. What? While being sure to mention that he's a... Oh, that's why I was... Also, I was thinking like Bao, like, is he a furry? And it's like, he's a wolf D. Oh, he's a wolf. See, he's a wolf. Next clip. The Vidal bullying situation. What situation?
Look at
Now this clip is just way too loud for me. What?
my art. Oh, I did so good.
Man, VTubers and loud.
I did so good. I did
Name a crazier combination.
so good there. Wow. 1989. It's just so peak. It's just so
There's a
peak.
Vidal game? What?
Look at the little sprite I made for Vettel. And then...
I had no idea. What is this game? What?
Check this out. Look! Look at these sprites! So cute! I like this one more. The baby turtle one. Oh man. Hold D and F, what does that do? Aye! Wait a minute.
What? Is that the Vidal? Is she... Man, it's a clip of just her...
It's incredible. It's
her
really...
hurting a game character. Who cares? Like, okay.
I thought we already did, like, as a society.
Heavenly,
This one is even louder.
Heavenly, have you sucked? I can't be saying this shit. Have you had a wiener
Yes, you
in your
can.
mouth?
That's the question, bro.
Have you had a wiener in your mouth?
No, I'm afraid, low key, because like, what if I have like a gag reflex and then Buddy's like, "Oh, you let me down."
Dude, bro, you have a gag.
Is he gay? Like, why is she asking him? I mean, if he ain't gay, then what do you think? What do you think? It's like asking a gay dude, "Yo, how does it feel to have sex with a woman?" It's like, what? Have you had sex with a woman before? Like, what?
Gag reflex. Point and laugh. Point and laugh at this guy. Dude, point and laugh.
Honestly, I don't know, Heavenly. Maybe he is gay. I don't know. I'm just asking if he's gay.
Dude, no. Hello?
Fuck.
How do you think I
I'm
make
a
my
visual
fucking
learner.
money,
How do you-
bro? All right.
Talking on Twitch.
True.
That's not how I make my money. Well, it is.
It's not.
It is. No, you're right, actually.
It's.
That's definitely the most of her money. It makes more. It makes sense, no? What?
Wiener tastes like honey. Wiener tastes like honey and
I don't believe you for
ripe
even a
avocado.
fraction of a second
No, listen
that
to me.
a wiener tastes like honey when men are notoriously
Listen.
dirty fucking creatures.
No,
so bad
okay,
that we
no.
make jokes
Oh my
about
God.
spraying Axe
Oh my god.
all
Oh
over
my-
our day.
Oh my god. There's no way people.
I do always clean my hands after peeing, even though I assume my pee-pee is clean. So that is a man culture thing, I suppose.
Fucking do that.
God,
Are you
you'd
joking?
Be so surprised.
No,
You'd
no,
be
no,
so
no, 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 no,
surprised.
no, no,
and
no,
or
no.
let down.
Probably a little
Yeah,
bit of
you don't touch your pee-pee ever. Like what?
both. It's salty honey. I'm being dead ass. I'm being so fucking dead ass. Hi, Joe. I'm being so dead ass. It tastes like salty
sorry.
honey. I'm not kidding.
Salty honey? Salt. Honestly, I'm thinking of like eating salt and honey at the same time. They would just taste ass. Like what?
And
No
it's
fucking
delicious.
way,
D delicious. On paper, to me, that just sounds like a weird ass combination. Yeah, and apparently you're not allowed to put ketchup on pasta, but you can put salt on what is it? Honey. What? Yeah.
No, yes,
No
fucking
way.
way. Believe me, bro. Believe me, brother. It tastes so. This is not a conversation we should be having right now. It should not be happening on this site.
Are we not allowed to?
I
You
don't
started. What do you mean?
I don't want to give him. I don't even want to give him an inkling to think that they can ban me because I'm very say so.
After this, I don't know if I want to watch more VTuber clips. Definitely not on a YouTube stream. I'm not streaming, by the way. I'm multi-streaming on both Twitch and YouTube, so if if Twitch or YouTube is your preferred site, you can just jump over there.
Keep paying attention, chat.
Man, now every video is gonna be loud like this, man. See, that's the lean toggle. I just don't care. Who cares? I'm just looking at it, I'm like, okay, it just like bends over. Wait a minute. Honestly, you can't even see that. If you zoom in like this, you can't even see that she's doing the lean toggle.
Day and must get exhausted. Stand all VTubers stand all day and must get exhausted.
Nah man, I'm good. My legs do be strong.
Sometimes you just need to sit down.
Go sit down and relax. Honestly, for a lot of VTubers, you don't see their legs, so you're not sure if they're exactly sitting. If they are, let's say, like this. You can't say, well, you don't know if they are sitting based on this frame. Honestly, I think that's it for the reacts. Like the VTuber clips are, I don't have water with me right now. VTuber clips are kind of random. It's like you watch it and it's like, okay. Anyway, that's it for the reacts, boys. Thank you for watching. I was gonna say, do I want to react tomorrow? Maybe I want to react every single weekend. Maybe both Saturdays and Sundays. Tomorrow I already have planned Hades 2 though. So until next time, see ya later, boys. In some other type of a stream. Like, comment, subscribe, stuff, and follow everywhere.